Here we are in segment number 10, and this time around, we're going to play Jeopardy Junior Edition for the NES. Let's see how we do this game. As we take on Howard, and we take on Joan. Fairy Tales 100. What the Emperor's new clothes were made of. What is nothing. Fairy Tales 200. He said, "Open sesame." Who's Alibaba? Fairy Tales 300. I'll bet it all. The rats followed his music out of the town of Hamelin. Who is the Pied Piper? Fairy Tales 400. She warned everyone she met the sky is falling. Who is Chicken Little? Fairy Tales for 500. Plain looking bird with a beautiful voice sings for the Emperor in this Andersen fairy tale. What is the nightingale? There we go! Ran the category. On the farm 100, please. The season when most crops are planted. What is spring? I'll have on the farm 200. A vehicle used to pull equipment for plowing and seeding. What's a tractor? On the farm 300. The name given to an area where fruit trees are grown. What is an orchard? On the farm 400. Chemicals used to make soil richer and promote growth. What is fertilizer? And we'll have on the farm for 500. Doctor care called to care for sick animals. What is a veterinarian? And we're up to $3,000. School days 100. The writing stick used on blackboards was chalk. School days 200. The record of a student's progress and work sent home to parents. What is a report card? School days 300. Advancement to the next grade. What's a promotion? School days 400. The room where science or computer work is done. What is a lab? School days 500. Ceremonies at the end of 12th grade. What is graduation? There we go. 3 categories. Who did what 100? He sat on the wall and had a great fall. Who's Humpty Dumpty? soon! Ugh. I knew the answer. Just wouldn't let me put it in. Oh well, it's okay. Let's do Who Did What 200. It jumped over the moon. What's a cow? Who did what 300? He called for Fiddler's 3, who is Old King Cole. Who did what 400? He had a wife and couldn't keep her. Who is Peter Pumpkin Eater? Peter Pumpkin Eater. Who did what 500? She made some tarts. Who is the Queen of Hearts? Let me have 4 turnarounds 100. Mary turns around to become morning moisture on grass. What are wed and dew? Word turnarounds 200. A trading track turns around to become a fibber. What are rail and lyre? Word turnarounds 300. Hall turns around to become cooking vessels. What are stop and pots? Word turnarounds 400. An onion-like vegetable turns around to become part of a ship. What are leak and keel? And more turnarounds for 500, please. Surprise turns around to become almonds or pistachios. Or stun and nuts. Zoology 100. Tallest animal in the zoo. What's a giraffe? $200. These huge black and white bears are found in China. What are pandas? $300. The animal with the closest intelligence to man. What is a monkey? 400. The small member of the kangaroo family. What is the wallaby? Last clue. A large zoo cage for live birds. What is an aviary? So I got that Humpty Dumpty clue wrong, but it would have been a perfect Jeopardy round had I not messed up, but it's okay. Double Jeopardy time. Alright. Animal sayings 200. A knowledgeable aged night bird. What is an owl? What is an owl? What is a night owl? Wrong. Oh well. Wrong. I know it now. wise old owl. Okay. This is the only letter not used in the spelling of any of the 50 states. What is Q? State spelling for 400. This is the only state with a one-syllable name. What is Maine? The state that has the most O's in its spelling. What is... This state has the most O's in its spelling. What is Colorado? Alright, 800. I'll bet it all. Ohio and this state have only one other consonant in their names. What is Iowa? State spelling 1,000. These are the first and last states in an alphabetical listing of all 50. What are Alabama and Washington? Or no. What are Alabama and Wyoming? I'll have animal sayings 400. Filthy rodent. What's a dirty rat? Animal sayings 400. Colorless pachyderm. What is white elephant? Animal sayings 800. An overambitious dam builder. What's an eager beaver? Animal sayings 1,000. Color circular spring bird. What's a round robin? Good for 1,000. I will have fairy tales 200. Rapunzel let this down so the witch would climb up. What is her hair? Fairy tales 400. Cinderella's fairy godmother changed 6 rats into 6 of these. What are horses? Fairy tale 600. Queen put this under the girl's mattress to see if she is a real princess. What is a pea? Fairy tales 800. This man in colonial New York fell asleep under a tree and woke up 20 years later. Who is Rip Van Winkle? Fairy tales 1000. Hansel stuck this through the cake to make the witch think it was his finger. A chicken bone. Oh, okay. Howard is right. This each day keeps the doctor away. What is an apple? Proverbs 400. This is the best policy. What is honesty? Proverbs 600. As you sow, so shall you do this. Reap. Bigger they are, the harder they do this. What is fall? I'll have Proverbs for 1,000. 3,200. This in time saves 9. What is a stitch? $30,000. On tour, 200. A unit of Japanese money. What's a yen? On tour, 400. The flower necklaces that welcome you to Hawaii. What's a lei? What are leis? On tour, 600. Skiers' favorite Swiss mountains. What are the Alps? On tour, 800. German river is lined with castles and vineyards. What is the Rhine? And 1,000. On tour. Norway, Sweden, and this country make up Scandinavia. What is Finland? It's not Finland? Denmark. Okay. A pole with weights at either end. What is a barbell? 400. German city divided into 2 sections, east and west after World War II. What is Berlin? 600. A system of printing and writing for the blind. What is Braille? Spanish explorer who discovered the Pacific Ocean. Balboa. Okay. Last clue. An unmarried man. What's a bachelor? $33,200, $1,400 for Howard, $800 for Joan. Everybody will be around for Final Jeopardy. Here we go. Category Starstruck. I'm going to do 16-8. This name is given to the 12 signs used in astrology. What is the zodiac? That'll put me at $50,000. Yep. Putting our bank now at $185,844. We'll go ahead and wrap it up for this segment. I'll see you all for that next one in just a little bit.